Once the 3D garment creation and simulation are complete, a tech pack can be created easily. Based on the material information and resources of the garment, it can be configured to meet individual requirements. In this video, we'll show you how it's done. Before starting to go into adjustable properties, let's look at a prepared tech pack. A tech pack is a file backed by supporting resources. It's recommended to save a tech pack in a prepared folder to make sure the file and resources stay together. If the tech pack file is removed, it can take away the functionality of some features of the tech pack. This is a tech pack exported as an HTML file, and these are the resources. These folders contain the individual items, whereas HTML or Excel file contains the combined information of all folders. The resources include annotations, DXF. This folder contains the pattern and graded files, images, material graphics, pattern pieces, and rulers, specifically in Excel. We open the tech pack by opening the HTML file in our browser. This tech pack contains rendered images, pattern shapes, a bill of materials, artwork placements, and 3D annotations. Before starting to personalize the tech pack properties, we choose the output type. To do so, we navigate to the Tech Pack tab in Preferences. Here we choose between Default, Excel, or Large Thumbnails. When Default is selected, the tech pack is exported as an HTML file. If the output type is set to Excel, an editable Excel file with several sheets is generated. When selecting large thumbnails, the tech pack is exported as an HTML file but contains larger thumbnails. For this tech pack, we'll use Excel. Now let's create our tech pack. Click on the camera icon in the main toolbar. Let's start to edit the tech pack properties to determine what should be included. The first property is the BOM, which is an abbreviation for Bill of Materials. It's a list of all materials currently being used to make our garment. To edit the BOM materials, we click the pen icon. A new dialog box is displayed. Here, we choose to include or exclude the following requirements: fabrics, artworks, seams, and trims. For some of the materials, we can adjust the output settings. For seams and trims, we can set the length unit to SPI, stitches per inch, SPC, stitches per centimeter, or cm. Let's switch to SPC. We can also choose different thickness units for trims and seams. We have a broad choice between different numberings: text, TKT, ticket, NM, number metric, D, decimeter, and cm. Let's stick with cm. To prevent inclusion of multiple variants of the same material in the BOM, we select Consolidate by Material Name. On the right side, we can see a continuously updated summary of the included items. In the Select Colorways to Export section, we can select the colorways we want to include in the tech pack. We'll select all. Let's go back to the tech pack content. Images, a subcategory of BOM, allows us to attach rendered images to the tech pack. This is a great way to include front, side, back, and detailed views of the garment. When editing an image output, we can choose an already existing export preset that we can preview here. Note that we recommend creating a render setting for the tech pack before using this feature. Click on the Manage button to create a new render preset and add it to the list of available renders. If you need a refresher on how to set up an export preset, watch Rendering Overview in Rendering 101. For now, we'll go with the already existing preset. In the Select Colorways Export section, we can select the colorways that are already included in the BOM. Custom allows us to make a different selection. The next tech pack property is Artwork Position. Here, we can include detailed placement information for artwork in the garment. Select Full Pattern View to show full pattern pieces as context for placement of the artwork. Clear to show only the relevant pattern edges where the guide marks are placed. Hide rulers on centered artworks. Select to hide the rulers on centered artworks. Clear to show the rulers on centered artworks. The Pattern Shapes property shows layout of pattern pieces with options to include seam allowance and what pattern pieces artwork is being used on. To edit the Pattern Shape properties, we click on the pen icon. A new dialog box is displayed. These properties are the same as Print to File. If you want to review these again, watch Print to File video. The Export DXF option allows us to include a DXF file of the garment to the tech pack. When editing the properties, the same options appear when exporting the DXF through the export function. The Rulers property lets us include the user-defined measurements of the pattern pieces in the tech pack. Select Rulers to include user-created rulers from VStitcher in the tech pack. If Rulers is selected, select Export CSV. This exports the rulers as a CSV file. It's great to add 3D annotations in the tech pack, especially if people we're trying to communicate with don't have the application themselves. When editing 3D annotations, we can select which annotations we want to include in the tech pack or not. Lastly, we choose what sizes should be shown in the tech pack. Including a size range may be useful when using design in sizes, meaning that the size of the artwork changes from size to size. It is also great to use when using rulers as spec measurements and when wanting to create a size table. To choose the size, we click on the drop-down in the Garment Sizes selection, and then we select which size we want to export. With all properties adjusted, we can now create new export presets. These can be shared and reused. This is recommended if you're commonly using the same tech pack settings. Then we click Create. We save the tech pack in a prepared folder. After a while, a File Explorer window displays with the tech pack file and its resources. And that's how you create a tech pack. For more information, check out the Browseware Help Center.